Stuff.
I got charged my controller because it just died.
All right,
Oh,
just
yeah.
so everybody understands the rules, the top 7 people in this race will advance to the 500. So that means the bottom 2 finishers will have to race again tomorrow um, to secure a spot. So if you don't finish in the bottom 2, then you advance. If you finish in the bottom 2, you're gonna have to race again tomorrow.
And that's what I heard from laners. So welcome here back to another thing for ROCAR. Been 2 weeks since we had to watch the championship race last week. Yep, that's a championship, yeah. So anyways, this scene here, we're gonna be racing for duels. You can see here it's 25 laps. I'm gonna be the only one here today. I would say a little bit of apologies for the different voice that I had. Seemed like it was not professional of me, and it won't happen again. But now, 9 cars. Yeah, 9 cars will be racing this week, and a special guest here that seems like will be racing for today. So, 9 cars here are racing here. I'll be telling one of them each after we go to the green flag. So right now, looks like Fadio here on the 81 will start the green, and Wegner is not going. And seems like he'll get out well. Looks like a problem going on here with the
If
20.
we need a caution back there, let me know, time, because I cannot see.
And when the goes speed's locked to 150, could be potentially called a caution here.
Did your car fix itself, Wendigo?
Is it still going for Wendigo? I would call it a caution here.
Yeah, is your car still broken?
Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna call it a caution here.
All right.
First caution comes out today for the 19.
Not sure what's going on.
Not really looking well here for Wendigo's first full-time ever full-time ride.
Yeah, I would probably respawn just to be safe.
Looks as though. Oh yeah, I did have the. You can see here the desktop audio for here. That Discord can connect to people. So yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of people talking or such. But yeah, first caution tonight is not going well here, as there's been some issues with some cars.
Let's do a red flag on the backstretch so he can catch up to us, and then we will open pit road. Yeah, let's do a red flag here on the backstretch, because it's gonna take him a little bit to get caught up to us.
This will wait by now.
Leading?
Fadio is leading down the front stretch, and looks like as though he's
not in voice chat, so he probably did not hear that.
So red flag waves just to let the 19 of Wendigo catch up now, which could technically be the perfect time to talk about these drivers here who are racing for the duel, and seems as though we'll try to fight it in tomorrow. So already first place here, Fadio. Big run there during last 2 weeks there from the street race course. Decided to take down Jax to get himself his first ever win in his first debut. Yeah, lots of things he'll say. He says he's gonna be running full time here for the Cup Series, but we'll be commentating in trucks, which is pretty interesting because he seems like he wanted to commentate. From what I've heard, a few other drivers here. You can see the 48 here for Land, another one of the favorites here. Move from Toyota to Chevy here. Seems like everyone has caught up, so a little bit quick here. Lego in the 44 would now sub in to run for CSP's number. Seems like some of the drivers here have kind of changed a bit. Like especially the one here for Jax. Hey, it's a definitely cool scheme here for this race or for this duel. Um, right down there, you see Laner down there as well. There's Icy here in the 4. It's pretty surprising to see that Icy is going to join in this race in the 4. Looks like he'll probably try to get himself into the ROCAR 500 anytime soon. Welcome back, Wagner, in the 99. A bit of issues there during the times. It seems like 2 drivers are going to stay out and everyone else will come in. So, yeah, you see Icy there. And the 2 of CSP. Another, welcome back, apparently. Looks like as though want to defend, the main races that was happening, the duel of all times, for some reason looks as though it wants to defend another one, as I think we skipped into Wendigo, which is riding the 19. So that's gonna be that. So there's gonna be probably more drivers there tomorrow. You saw Aiden here, and looks like the 48 is going with a pitch strategy here. Everyone else will probably run it for 4. I see. Looks like we'll get in front of Laner after this one, and CSP will drop last. And yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. If they could try to catch up here. Now, so a little bit cold here, a little bit chilly because I mean it's starting to hit the winter week or hit the winter month now, and oh boy, there's contact there, and when they're trying to come back. Already a little bit of issues here, but hopefully it settles out pretty well. So Wendigo and
Can
Wagner.
you call the green?
Yeah, I'll call the green
We'll
here.
go green. We'll go green this time.
So Wagner and Wendigo have not are not pitting. They're gonna stay with the same tires as they'll do. We'll see. It seems though we're gonna start in the restart zone. Wagner is gonna hold on the lead for the 99. Wendigo for 19. 40 to land. 81 for Fadio. Everybody else. We'll start with the major green flag here in the duels. Let's go.
Is Icy still stuck back there?
Oh boy, that might be a problem here again. Oh.
All right.
And he
well,
lagged out. That is not
all right.
good.
Well, yeah, let's call another yellow.
And another yellow flag wait again. And a
Let's
spin
red-
goes to land, but he already waits, so he'll keep his position.
Red flag on the backstretch again.
Second time with a red flag. Another, basically another lag issue here. 4 of things like Icy here. Is lagged out, and we'll have to respawn his car now. So yeah, some of these drivers have kind of caused some internet issues, which I'm just gonna not sugarcoat it. It's going to be an issue every single time to come in to race. Some of these issues do happen, and I mean, everyone's internet is not it's always not stable. So lap 4, the
All
red
right.
flag looks as though we'll have a green. We'll see him have a green this time. Icy would come back. As I also see here, I'm also will be the officiator here for these races. Time modified here once again to yeah, I mean, it's gonna be this could be a competitive duels race. I mean, you see some drivers that are probably the favorites, and even some old drivers that, can sometimes be, get himself a little comeback.
We got to get a few laps in the green for it to be competitive. I don't even think we've ran a full lap yet.
All right, coming in to 21 laps to go. Already a little bit rocky start here, but we'll see. We'll see if he can gain some green flags here. It's going to be our third green flag. My goodness, I can't say it. But here we go again for the third time. Third time's the charm. It goes, and there's a spin here.
Oh,
Wendigo gets involved. Everyone else gets collected, and Wendigo seems to hold on as Fadio will be the only car out. No caution yet. There was a 2-car incident when 1 car seemed to hold on forward. A little bit of fight here in the front now. Wagner holding on the spot, and you see Jax here for second, CSP in third. Looks like SSR teammates trying to help them out together. And Wagner tries to move away at the bottom. Looks like Jax will lend into the spots here. Try not cause any wreck now. And look at the outside it goes. SSR, CSP, Lanner, and Icy are both working it together. Lego coming in here as well on the outside. Big move there by the 44. That leads to Wagner back to 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. SSR pulling out a good lap. Still more ways to go, though. Jackson Land are still trying to fight itself out. Icy dropped back a few. Wagner, and he spins Icy out. Not pretty sure if it was a bad block. It could be potentially a bad block there. And looks as though it dropped down. That's 1 SSR car down, and looks as though the 1 of Jax is coming back. Looks like the 44 is out of the mix. The 2 trying to hold on for the number of Slater here during last season until he got out of the playoffs during the first round. He didn't even make the playoffs. Looks like everybody is pretty much spared apart except for the people in front right now. It's SSR against GFM right now. A little bit outside there. Looks like Jax wants to stay away from him. Lego wants to get the push here for the 48. Wants to give 48 a shot. It's a really mixed match here on the outside. Wagner seems to come back now. Who we try to get help up? Probably Icy is going to help out 2 Fords. Look at Jax getting a good run there. And it spins Wagner out. They still hold on right now. No caution yet. Icy into the wall hard. And looks as though Wendigo is... It looks like Wendigo's going into the grass. Going to the grass was Wendigo, and it seems as though wants to help Icy out. Seems like they want to try to get some draft in here. Well, let him still hold on until what will probably happen here. Look at GFM going for 2 cars. Trying to fight it for the outside, but it's not enough to fight for the other 3. Wagner just randomly in the mix right now, trying to see if we can get some draft.
What happened with Wendigo?
I mean, the 19.
But was it a single car spin, or?
It was a single car spin until Icy hit the wall hard. Wendigo seemed to drop spots, or seems to lose some time more. Still pretty competitive. And 48 gets moved up onto 99. Way on the outside it goes. Seems like Wender trying to get back the draft here. Looks like he was trying to get the draft by the 1. Couldn't really get much there.
All right. We'll probably call a yellow next time we go by the start finish line because we have 3 cars out of the draft. And since it's a
Alright.
shorter race, we want all cars to have
Alright.
a chance.
Alright, I see. So yellow will wave after they reach the start finish line. Looks though it's still a fight here. Looks like Laner might get the first spot. Maybe yet. Maybe Lego would. A little bit of a race here until the yellow flag waves. And looks as though Laner will get that lap now. Looks like CSP pretty sure got that 4th. And looks like the drought will be over from the back.
All right. I don't know where everybody's at. We'll probably not be able to open pits this time, I assume.
I mean, looks like Icy and Windigo are coming in. Fadio has a little bit long way to go. Already he's crossed the start finish line.
Okay. We'll red flag.
And third red flag's gonna wave. Looks like some people are going to take a bit of a break here as we'll let the drivers try to come in here. And looks as though there's some beef here that it's probably gonna be more longer than the ROCAR 500 itself. Apparently, some of the drivers are saying that it's probably gonna be longer to 500. Even though it's still like 16 laps to go, they're still saying it's still long. Although right now, Laner's gonna hold on the lead. Looks like Lego got a pretty solid second at the moment. Everybody else will try to keep their place in. So if any need of bathroom breaks for some of these drivers, they can. Well, we'll leave it back here. We'll let you guys. We're gonna a little bit head out here. We'll come back if they start going again. Um, it's yeah. We'll come back. We'll try to come back then. Already 10 laps in. Already 16 to go. We'll see what happens. All right, have to step back in for a little bit, but welcome back to the duels, and looks as though it has came in now. Funny enough, some of the drivers here will try to race for the last bit of qualifying, which would then be both Bib, Craigus, and Aiden will be included, and it seems like everybody else will try to see if they can make it in. Only 7 drivers can make it in, and only one of them will have to run the last bit of qualifying to see if they can make it. So already a benefit of doubt to SSR cars over here. It looks as though they've been having a good ride. Looks like Wegner will be staying out again. Looks as though Wagner is trying to run in some old tires. A little bit of an interesting strategy, but everyone else tries to pit. We're gonna see the drivers come into pit now. Looks as though everyone came out here safely. And it looks as though Lego would get it. He will get it. He will get the lead now over Jax. Yeah, that's. I mean, if another caution doesn't come out, then what will Wagner try to do? Yeah, the 99 now seems to little be if any case a caution comes out again, then he should have a chance to just pit, and then everyone else, tries to race their way through. 20. It's really something. Already a couple laps to go in, and some problems happen here, but it looks as though everyone it seemed to come back now. Hopefully nothing happens here. Wagner's gonna hold on in the restart zone. Let's go! And I see that a problem here. Scrapes on top of the wall and top of the outside wall. Look at CSP pulling a good run. A little bit straight to the wall here. So is the 4. Will they try to keep the draft in? And looks as though 48 has gone out. That actually could give CSP and the rest of the drivers the benefit. That just means Laner will be the only SSR car to be in this sandwich of all other teams, including Jax and Wagner. I'm pretty sure Wagner is just the only team out here for the 99. Jax moves on the outside. Will lose a little bit of space, lose a bit of time, but we'll see. Bordeaux will merge in with the back, which Icy is in last right now. Wagner holding on pretty decently with old tires, which, although I don't know if they would pop, because if any case those tires pop, they're going to it's going to affect this race. And Icy seems to be scraping a wall in down the back stretch on the outside wall. Werner keeps holding on right now, as looks as though it's gonna get a move there by Wendigo and Bofadio, both teammates for Catamount Racing, trying to fight their way. Lego trying to find his own lane, 3 wide, already coming to the start-finish line. And now 3 wide in the back. Wendigo and Fadio are trying to fight back after a long drought in the back. It's already just wegged their Wendigo, Fadio, and Land. Already two separate lanes right now. Although it looks like they'll Lego's trying to connect it. Looks like Land wants to get out of it. So you can hold the outside. They go. Lego seems to hold up pretty well. CSP tries to merge it as well. Wagner holding on. Looks as though might lose a bit of spot. Thanks to Wendigo. He will try to hold up, be your new leader. And it seems like the 4 has potentially no draft. The 19 being your new leader here. Looks like the 1 will try to... Looks like stay on the outside as contact made. The 19's only the car that spins around the leader. And that was potentially the problem there up front during that wreck. I mean, Lego did save it, but it didn't pretty much save in there for 19. As we'll need to see all cars trying to, hold on here. Will seem as though it'll probably be a one car caution, apparently. So we'll see pits being open this time or after that, and Lego will stay out, as well as CSP. Seems like now it's a kind of a mix between, with both, looks as though it'd be Wendigo, yeah, Wagner, and then Lego, and then CSP. But those drivers seem to stay out there. The few cautions that came out. Already hit like 10 to go right now. And Wagner did say that he wanted the caution here, so this could be his lucky day. I tried to be one, and Laner's going to get out there. Looks like we'll try to get pitch strategy here. Wendigo also with some pitch strategy. But I'll just make Wagner drop to last. We'll see the drivers can try to catch up now. As we see Lego as your leader. To be fair though, SSR were running good in the first half. Then it kind of just separated apart between some of the drivers there. I'm pretty sure Laner was holding on up front most of the time. And then I was pretty sure it was shifted to Lego then. We'll see some drivers trying to catch up. So Icy will need to still need to come in here. Lego a little bit way too up high. Could potentially be green next time. No, we'll be green next time then. So we're gonna be down to 9. We'll be down to 9 to go then. So already down to the single digits to see who who the 7 drivers can try to get themselves into the ROCAR 500, and the other 2 will try to fight it out. And also the truck race is going to be handling out at 7:30 during that time. So the ROCAR 250 will hand out 7:30, and Lego will seem to help me officiate for the truck race here, or we call it the Geico Series. I'd say though it's pretty strong it's pretty strong run to most of the drivers here. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them are up front most of the time. Seems like Wegener, I could say, has probably led the most laps, but some other drivers have led laps too. So all I'd say though, I'm pretty sure Fadio has led a little bit of laps. Icy hasn't even led a lap yet, and pretty sure 1 or 2 drivers I completely forgot about could potentially have cost a lap yet. But come to restart zone, 1, 2, 3 for SSR. Looks like 1, 2 for Catamount, and a big old jumbo thing here. Lego will hold on to the restart zone with 9 to go. Coming to see who the 7 drivers will be. Pretty good run there for SSR. And a big push there by the 19. The leader of all packed in, and it's going to move Lego out of the way. Lego and his team has moved out of the way after that shot, and that led the 19 to get a good run down there. That could potentially be Wendigo's second. Looks like will be his second win, if any case. And a spin goes for Lego. And that's going to ruin the run again. Good run there by the 19 and 81, but then the 44 got spun out by, seems though be a teammate. So already another caution in the belt, and that will potentially make it to 5 to go. If anyone pits. Already a caution-filled race during the duel. And it seems as though they could potentially go overtime if it still continues. Which, if any case, it's been running for 34 minutes so far. If this is more longer than a ROCAR 500, just let the duels just become the ROCAR 500 at this point. And funny enough, Icy will be the only SR to be in 4th right now. Everyone else is there. Wagner in the top 5 at the moment, and the cutoff line is literally SSR cars. CSP has the potential. Laner and Lego seems to though they need to fight out of it, and CSP and Lego will pit. Everyone else is going to stay out. I mean, if you're in the back, it's probably the best time to pit. So we could potentially call it green for 5 laps to go. Wendigo and Fadi are really far ahead of all the other drivers. I mean, There you go. You see the two cars pitting right now, and it seems though they're about to hit the exit of turn 2 now. This could go for a green this time. CSP will get out. It looks like, yep, CSP and Lego are out the pits, so we'll see if CSP and Lego will try to come back with only 5 laps to go. And oh please, let this run into the finish. Nope, they haven't caught up just yet. They're already entering 3. And will they go green? No, they seems like they won't. So it's gonna be 4 to go potentially. Yep, it's gonna be 4 to go. That's gonna kill another lap here. Well, CSP and Lego has now approached. We're experiencing green this time now, and hopefully to see that this could run to the finish safely, and hopefully no cars get spun out or another caution will come out, and then this could potentially be overtime. It's pretty competitive here just to see if anyone can try to fight in for the top 7. Looks like Wendigo and Fadio have now been kind of in front of most of the race. And if it comes to the white, it's basically going to be, it's pretty sure it's going to be a big mess if it comes to the white flag, but we'll see what happens here with 5 to go. Yep, this entire race has mostly been cautions, but we'll see. Hopefully the ROCAR 500 can hopefully help out well. Catamount Racing 1 and 2 will be racing in front. With 5 laps to go, here are the duels, and Vadio has got a bit of a problem here. Not a good start for him. Wagner seems to hold on the outside. Wagner looks as though we're dropping a bit of spots. That gives CSP the chance to make it into the ROCAR 500. And seems as though Icy and Lan are out of the yellow line here. And it looks as though Jax in the 1. The big push here to thanks to SSR. Oh, a little bit of contact here more. When our caution comes out, this could potentially go overtime. And 2 cars putting into the wall. Fadio and Lego getting together. As this could potentially go overtime now. Already going into overtime in the duels. And Wagner and Lego would get it together. Already a good job to SSR with that one. They helped Jax there to help Jax to get the draft in, and then let all 3 of them to get themselves hopefully to the ROCAR 500. And we'll see as though that if it could potentially be, it's a problem between both Lego and Fadio now. They're both 8th and 9th. Both were honestly pretty good good drivers there during the road course. During the clash. Well, I mean, Lego was pretty good for during the first duel until kind of fell off, but still a good, road course driver overall. Pits will be open this time as Jax in the one, probably the kind of the coolest schemes here on this track. It's going to lead itself into pit road. If any case, this could go overtime, since the pace speed is around 120 or 100. Everyone's gonna stay out. All right, I guess we're gonna call it potentially a green this time. Then we'll hold it with 2 laps to go here. We'll see who's gonna get into the top. Who's gonna get into the ROCAR 500? And we might have to do. I will just set this up here. God dang it! It didn't work. We're just going to let it down with 3 to go. It's still gonna be a race here. CSP making a move. We'll let it help itself to 3 to go. As it's CSP gets spun around already into a 180 and Lego, and seems like Icy has jumped out of the car. Oh boy, there's the 4 and with no driver at all, and would collect CSP back into this, and now this would go into overtime. And even though the overtimes, this could be an I don't know how much amount there could be. And already, Trucks is about to potentially start here during those times, and seems as though it's going to potentially be down to the wire. Although I cannot set up the laps because I don't have permission, I can't really do much there. Alright, we're gonna let them cruise by. So it's gonna be set to overtime now for overtime number 1. Already a caution-filled race here during the duels, even if it's not even the ROCAR 500. Well, we're gonna see if the drivers can try to race back. We'll see if they try. Please. We'll see the drivers try to race back and hopefully come to the white flag. Where did Ice? It seems like Icy is non-existent at the moment. Oh, there he is. There's Icy over down there. Well, Icy is very far back, already about to potentially enter turn 3. Alright, bit of a mini red flag here to let Icy try to come back in. We'll see if these drivers can try to have a chance to race for ROCAR 500, including Even included a dual race winner here of CSP running into 2. Overtime number 1. Jack's trying to hold on. Jack's trying to hold on to win the duels. Laner is still back the bumper, but Wendigo has a chance potentially. Here we go, and another great push in the back, and that sets back Jax and Laner now. Wegner in the mix. And bits of contact there made. Already, Jax has the chance to potentially get it. No, Wegner's gonna get the chance. If they come to the start-finish line, we'll try to let them race back. Lego dropping back a few spots now. Can he try to merge it in? No, he's gonna get spun out. Spun out by there and collects later in front of him. It's gonna be overtime number 2. And oh boy, that killed the chances for Wendigo. Oh man. Another caution here tonight. Looks like Lego has gone into pretty much most of the wrecks there. Seems like we're gonna go to overtime number 2 now. It's literally if it's gonna be the Nashville race in 2024 where Joey Logano wins, we'll see if the back. And probably a chance you could later if you could send the rules in of for the next ROCAR 500. Two cars minimum. Pretty sure like if 2 cars separately, spit out, could that potentially be a caution there too? All right, I see. So, yeah, 2 separate cars. If it's 2 cars together or 2 separate cars that get spun out, it'll be a caution there. Unless in any case, it's that's gonna be the little bit of a rule here for tomorrow's ROCAR 500. I'm gonna feel pretty bad here for the people who are trying to race for trucks. Seems as though it's not the right time that they think of. It might be a little bit more of a delay, but hopefully it'll work in for 50 laps because oh boy, 50 laps. Overtime number 2, and Wendigo seems to have the front spot. Fadio in there too, but seems like Jax and Lego are both in contention to try to fight in for that last spot here for tomorrow's ROCAR 500. Wendigo's gonna try to hold in for overtime number 2. And Icy seems like he'll try to move out of the pack. A really big push here, and looks as though it's going to be CSP out in front. The outside is going to do a good move here. A really good push there. Could it try to hang on? Looks like Icy has got out of the pack and land. Seems as though we'll be down to the wire by 1 car now. Land out of the mix now. Looks as though it could be out of contention. We'll see the drivers try to race back. CSP tries to hold on. It works. Ready, clean racing so far. Who's gonna try to win the duels? It's the 19 and 2 both fighting it out. Land seems to be into the mix, but Lego is going to have contention, potentially be out of the ROCAR 500 and try to race for one. The white flag is waved. We'll let them race back. Laner now out of the mix now. As the spin goes to the 19. He still holds on now as he tries to merge in with everyone else. Lego trying to be the helper here. It's really much a chaos here in front. Already a good thing when Wagner gets around, and it's going to be a caution come out again. Well, never mind. It's not going to be a caution because already a big wreck happened in the back. That's going to end the race. And I might have to look back here, but Land at the 48 after a nightmare race during a nightmare duel will survive it, being potentially the Mickey win for him. It seems as though Fadio holds on third. This could see that, if any chance, CSP could be potentially trying to fight for it. All right, we have Laner here to tell us, if any case, who will make it to the final play. Already down to a couple cars. Wagner was also a part of it as well. As we already almost hit the time here for trucks. We'll see how it's gonna play here. Already Icy is going to try to race for try to see if he can try to race for the ROCAR 500. We'll see. We'll see who else tries to make it, because Wagner seems to have gone into a bit of a problem there during that. Land will get the checker flag. Probably the Mickey win over there with 1 lap led. Wow, being an Austin Dillon.
All right, at the time of caution, 81, 19, 22, 44, 2, 99. So
Wagner will be out then.
So is that Wagner and Icy that are out?
That means Wagner and Icy will try to fight for the last qualifying spot. That barely made CSP get in. That was...
Run that lineup back again?
81, 19, 22, 44, 2.
So the 99 of Wagner, not
I will post a picture at the exact moment of caution in the general chat, just so nobody thinks there's any funny business.
Yep, the
99 isn't even in the shot, so he got spun around. Yeah, he's way out of it. So
yeah, looks like so. Yeah, it seems like the 99 potentially would make it in. I mean, 48 had a really big shot, and then that led to, lost a bit of spots there. But they'll still make it nonetheless, as we'll see. It's potentially that's gonna be the 99. So all SSR cars will make it in well, not really. All 3 out of 4, but Icy and Wegner will not be automatically locked in, and will have to fight for that last qualifying spot. And that was the most unhealthy duel I've ever seen in my life. As we'll see, Land will win the duel. Already automatically locks him in. As even said, the truck race is going to start. So it could be potentially moved back a bit of time, but as we'll see, Land come back. Looks like coming back into victory lane after that truck win. Pretty sure it was the truck. Yeah, it was the truck win during like last season before trucks kind of left out. But in any case, if Land, if you want an interview, I fine. It's gonna be one hell of a thing. But all right, Land, are you in the booth? You got a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. You did fight out well. Secured a spot for duels. Pretty ugly duels nonetheless, but you managed to survive it. Do you think you have potential to make history to win the ROCAR 500? Any thoughts?
I'm not sure what I have, honestly. We didn't really run green at all, so I'm really not sure where I stand. I guess I gotta stop trying to win these things because I'm 2-0 and not trying to win them. But back-to-back duel winner, I guess.
I mean, will your teammates potentially help you try to push yourself into the ROCAR 500?
I mean, we're already in the ROCAR 500, but yeah, my teammate today was great. I love working with Jax. And I'm really glad he's at GFM.
Well, got anything much else to say, or before we potentially move into trucks? You have anything else?
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, there you go. Land will win the duels. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else wants an interview after that because it's a. Oh,
I will gladly take an interview.
okay. I have to go. Well, actually, just. There you go.
All
Alright, so you already have a copy, so
right.
so you finished 8th, not the race you wanted. You had a good shot there, but do you think your car has a chance to potentially make it into the ROCAR 500?
I don't think I have a problem with not cleverly reading everything out before I actually know what's going down. So I thought it was because since we usually run 8 cars, I thought it was only the winner of the LCQ that made it in. But now that I know it's top 3, I feel like I got a much better shot at making it into the 500 because this car's been pretty fast. As long as no tomfoolery shenanigans happen on tomorrow night, I think we're at least gonna make the field.
I see. You're up against some of the strongest, pretty much the stronger competitors.
Yeah.
Like, Kragus.
I
Aiden.
see Kragus, yeah. Kragus is who I'm really worried about. Aiden's in there too. Either way, there's gonna be some really heavy hitters that don't make the big show tomorrow. I think I'd say I'm a goldfish swimming in a bowl of sharks.
That's something to know. But you got anything else to say before we'll hopefully try to close it out?
A quick little tidbit. I was supposed to run a black Dodge car this weekend, a black Dodge paint scheme this weekend to match with the truck the Truck Series Cartoon Network Motorsports guys. But I remember what day it was yesterday. If you know me and any other server really well, you definitely know the inspiration behind this car specifically.
Mm,
So I decided to run the primary Wagner Racer 2 paint scheme for the 500.
Well,
If you follow me on YouTube or Tumblr or something, you'll probably know what I'm talking about.
okay, you don't need to. Okay, you don't need to. You don't need to yap more.
Oh.
We got it. We got it. So don't worry.
They call me Yappy McYapperson.
Not.
All right.
Thank you for your time. We'll end it up a little bit abruptly. So, hope you make it good tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. So we're gonna end it a little bit quick since it hit an hour. That's saying something. But yeah, we're gonna end it a little bit abruptly here and move on to trucks there soon. So see you guys at trucks and yeah, hopefully it goes a bit better. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Lego's gonna be